Southside Stories with Dubai South.
The city of you.
I take that back, actually. We've risen about 20 cents on Brent this morning. Not flat. We are in the green. Right. Speaking of being in the green, speaking of building, speaking of things rising, it has been nearly a year since Dubai unveiled plans for a $35 billion new airport down in Dubai South. It's been over a year that we've been selling property down in Dubai South, but that was the point that we all wished we'd bought a flat 2 months before the announcement. In the studio to tell us what it means for the region's property sales and what happens next, we are very pleased to have in the studio Haridasan Nair. He's the Head of Business Development at Dubai South. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Right. Property sales were underway before the announcement for that massive new terminal. What did you see happen to property inquiries and sales after it?
So Dubai South, as you know, is one of the largest urban master plans in the world, and it's an integrated master plan by design. By that, I mean we endorse the philosophy of live, work and thrive. The property sector itself obviously appreciates something like this. In terms of overall sales that you've seen in Dubai South, of course, every investor here has appreciated what has gone in the market, which is reflected across Dubai and especially in Dubai South. Overall, for 2024, the year-on-year growth across the city in terms of sales volume has been about 33%. In Dubai South, the absorption rates have gone to 155%. So we are 3 times the city average in terms of the volumes of sale that have happened and the growth in sales year on year. Of course, this is a reflection of how people have looked at this announcement. It is also a reflection of the strong fundamentals of the community. As I said, live, work, thrive. So we already have a large pool of logistics and industrial opportunities in the area, which generates enough opportunity in terms of jobs. The airport will only make this bigger. And an ultimate scenario, the master plan will offer about 500,000 jobs. All these people need a place to live. That is where the master plan comes into its effect, where we offer dedicated residential areas. And investors have appreciated this thing.
Okay, you're the man in the centre of it all. What have you noticed anecdotally about those property inquiries? What's changed since the announcement of the airport? Who's ringing, the conversations you're having?
So since the announcement of the airport, definitely it has been a positive trend. What has helped is the awareness part of it. Because as I said, we are a large master plan at 145 square kilometers. To put that in context, we are twice the size of Hong Kong Island. So it's a significant scale. And awareness of this aspect of property development in Dubai is important. We are well poised to be the next growth vector of the city, where investments are being driven. We have, over the past 3 years, attracted a huge amount of FDI into real estate directly. So from a retail investor buying an apartment to someone buying a big piece of land, this airport announcement has definitely helped in creating awareness about Dubai South as a locality.
What has it meant for the values of property? For those who bought beforehand,
Yes.
What have they seen?
So for those who bought beforehand, our early investors, especially as we were coming out of COVID, have definitely seen a positive windfall where property values have literally doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So to put this as an example, if you bought a 3-bedroom townhouse from Dubai South towards fag end of 2021, you're paying about 1.2, 1.3 million. These properties are now trading for twice that. So definitely people who took the high risk early entry into the market are reaping benefits of that.
Well, that 145, the square kilometre that you've got there, how much of that is accounted for in developments now and how much is still to be sold, allocated and planned?
So a large part of the 145 square kilometers is dedicated towards the airport. More than 60% almost is towards the airport. And the residential space, which typically you and I would trade at, that is fairly limited. We have 2 zones. One is what we call as the Dubai South Residential District, and the other is where we call as Golf District. So these collectively account for about 20 square kilometers of area, and it's planned. Not everything is currently available because we are the master developer. We have to put in infrastructure and these kind of things. But what is currently trading is a substantial portion. In terms of supply that is upcoming there, Dubai South is into the business of building our own products. And at the same time, we sell land for third-party investors. As we speak, in the residential district, we are looking at about 35,000 people living and thriving in this community. Social infrastructure is present. You have schools, one of the largest schools in the neighborhood. I think started last year with more than 550 kids enrolled. So that was a big step up from a community perspective. And this is something that makes the fundamentals for this location strong. Access to the community, physical infrastructure, social infrastructure. This is what every investor is looking at.
You have a bit of an advantage in being a sort of a master plan where you get to start from zero, of being able to look ahead at things like traffic. What are you putting in place to make sure that you don't end up with traffic problems 5 or 10 years down the road as that population grows?
Yeah, definitely. And this is something not just for Dubai South, this is something that pans across Dubai. So as we are physically placed today, we form in this unique corridor where we have all the three main roads, the E11, E311 and 611 coming up to our master plan. We are probably the only location currently on 311 where the metro has already reached the expo. And in the future, there is a corridor already marked in place for the mass transit system to go around the entire master plan. So Dubai South is future-proofed itself in terms of the physical infrastructure that we are putting in place. We have done infrastructure spending to a large degree already. You can go around the entire area today. So this is something Dubai South is actively working on with the authorities.
One thing you couldn't necessarily see coming, though, is the tariffs that we've got at the moment.
Yes.
We were speaking to one developer on Friday, Pantheon, who was estimating that building materials costs would go up about 8 to 10% this year. What are you doing to cope with that?
So the good thing is while the building material prices are going up, the demand for property is also going up. So as a developer, we obviously get the buffer in terms of incremental pricing, how we are pricing our product. So this is something we account in when we are running our feasibilities and models as to what we can sell it to someone at, making sure that what we promise is what we deliver at the price that we promise.
Haridasan Nair is the head of business development at Dubai South. 20 seconds. How many more launches will we see from you in this year? We've still got 3/4 of the year to go.
Yep. So from Dubai South itself, we are looking for some upcoming launches. In terms of volume, we are always launching in a limited supply. It's not like open books. We are looking at about new communities with about 1,000-1,500 units of plan new sales, and in terms of delivery, we are all set to launch to deliver about 1,000 units in the next 18 months.
Thank you very much. We love numbers. Haridasan Nair, Head of Business Development at Dubai South. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Very much for your time this morning. You're listening to the Business Breakfast. Still to come this morning, speaking of infrastructure, we're going to be hearing about Harrow 2.0, Harrow Dubai, officially announced here for the UAE.